and they told me I could add sugar to my sweet tea. I almost called the sheriff. I walked in a diner somewhere up north, snow on the ground, big coat on the door. I said, ma'am, could I get a sweet iced tea? She looked at me like I'd brought the third me. She brought me a glass of unsweet sorrow, 2 little packets like hope for tomorrow. Said, sugar's right there, just stir it around. I said, bless your heart, that ain't how it's done. Sweet tea's made hot, that's the Southern decree. Add sugar later, that's a tea with regret to me. Down south we brew that sweet tea strong. Sugar goes in while the kettle sings along. You don't fix it later, we make it that way. Yeah, sunshine in a mason jar all day. If ants ain't marching, that ain't sweet tea. Grandma taught that rule to me, call the sheriff, call the county line. Northern sweet tea ought to be a crime. If ants ain't marching, that ain't sweet tea. Y'all freeze your water, then drop it back in, waiting on your drink to melt again. The tea's a religion where I come from. Grandma brewed it strong enough for everyone, sweet enough to wake the neighbors' bees. Sticky glass diplomacy, 1 sip will make your dentist grin and glue your front porch stories in. They blast picture on the counter there, sweet as a county fair in summer air. If you ask for sweet by mistake, Grandma'd look like your soul might break. She said, sir, we got honey or garlic. I said, ma'am, that's sweet but kinda crazy. Where I'm from, we don't measure or think, we just pour sugar till the glass says I think. Tea's so strong you could start a tractor. 1 sip and your smile comes back faster. Down south we brew that sweet tea strong. Grandma's recipe been right all along. You don't fix it later, you make it that way. Front porch sitting every summer day. If ants ain't marching, that ain't sweet tea. Raise your jar and take your time. Northern sweet tea ought to be a crime. If ants ain't marching, that ain't sweet tea. So if I'm up north and you hear me plead, please don't hand me packets with my tea. Just smile and pour that sugar deeper, and pass me a jar of the real sweet keeper.